Good afternoon. Welcome to the committee's oversight hearing on Volume 1 of the Department of the Interior's Federal Indian Boarding School Initiative Investigative Report and a legislative hearing on S-2907, a bill to establish a Truth and Healing Commission on Indian boarding school policies in the United States. The Indian boarding school era was a dark period in our nation's history and a painful example of how past federal policy failed American Indians, Alaska Natives, and Native Hawaiians. As the department report lays out, the federal government supported boarding schools with a primary goal in mind: the forcible assimilation of Native children into Western ways of life. These schools were key tools for suppressing Native cultures and languages, separating Native children from their families and their homelands, and indoctrinating them to, as the founder of the Carlisle School ominously said, kill the Indian and save the man. And that was not an empty promise. The brutality with which the federal government attempted to assimilate children, some as young as 4 years old, at these boarding schools is gut-wrenching. Forced labor, whippings, solitary confinement, withholding food, making older children punish younger children with corporal punishment, unsanitary and overcrowded living conditions. The shameful list goes on. We can't undo history, but we must acknowledge it. We have to look at the full scope of these failures unflinchingly and with clear minds and fresh eyes. And most importantly, we must work directly with Native communities on forging a path towards healing. Recognizing the significance of this work to Native communities, Lance Fisher of the Northern Cheyenne Tribe is here to provide us with an opening to help us to set the tone for this important discussion.